The other thing we thought about is that since the bathroom is so far from the hot water heater, which is down in the basement, we're going to go buy one of those little on-demand hot water heaters. And the way the floor joist is run over here, the shower is going to be right in here, and the drain would normally fall right on top of a beam. So what we're going to do is put a little narrow closet, kind of a linen closet thing right here, sit a triangular shower right here, and inside this closet I'm going to mount that hot water heater, that on-demand hot water heater, up high here where it'll be out of the way. That way I can come across here with my water pipes, hot and cold, well the hot anyway, and it's going to be the hot water pipe from the hot water heater, so that the on-demand heater will heat the water until the water gets up here. It'll be an inline setup, so that when you turn the shower on or when you turn the sink on over here, you won't have to wait for hot water. It'll be hot right away, and you won't be wasting all that hot water that's in the line. And this will be mounted up here. It will be out of the way so that we can still put shelves in here to put towels and, you know, different things like that. So that's kind of the plan. We're going to go to town here in a little bit and buy that heater. Okay, here's how it worked out. I didn't like setting this thing up here just on a wall hanger, so I put a little shelf up underneath it here. That way, but I was thinking when this gets 6 gallons of water, and it's going to be mighty heavy, so I figured a little shelf just gave a little extra security. Of course, I'm going to need to plug it in, so I needed to wire a switch. I was originally going to wire my switch right over in here, and I realized at a certain point that there was nothing hot that stayed hot in here. All this stuff is working off the two-way switches that light the stairs. But I had a hot wire that came down on the other side of that door that I was planning to use to run the electricity along that wall. So what I did instead is I ran the wire across over the door and down into that plug-in, which wasn't there before. So I put a plug-in there because I was thinking I wanted to have one anyway. And I could come out of that plug-in and wire both the guest room and the bathroom here. And then I came back with the power back over to here. Well, actually that connected me to the power. This little short wire that I had cut, that I was planning to move over here, it was almost more trouble to disconnect it than it was to just add a box. So I just added another plug right here. I figured you can never have too many plugs. You know, I got one on that side of the door, I got one on this side of the door. What the heck, we might find a reason why we'd like to have a plug there. So I did that, and then I came off of here, went through the wall, down through there, and put a plug right back there, which is where me and Trish were talking about it'd be nice to have a plug back there. So all that's done. Now all I got to do is get a vacuum cleaner. And you know, it's funny, I didn't start out to do wiring today. I was thinking about plumbing, but I needed to do the wiring, so I did. Now it's done, and we got fire right there, and we got fire right there. And let's see, we got fire right there, and we got fire right there. So okay, we got some wiring done. All I got to do now is run the water line to this, and I got to run a drain out of that pop-off valve that's on top of it, and I'll probably run that right back into the shower drain, which is going to be right through the floor right here. So that'll probably be perfect. I think I can come out, go through the wall, drop down, and come over and tee into that 1.5 inch pipe that runs across under here. So that said, I'm going to shut up and clean up and call it a day, at least as far as that stuff goes.